Okay. Jubilee.
Good afternoon, Peter. Right, we are live, mate.
We are live. Good afternoon, Andy. How are you doing?
Very well. I'm sat in the garden.
I really like what you've done
in the
with
new
the
office.
Yeah, I like the board and what you've done behind. Looks really good.
I would like to take credit for it, but I can't.
Luke put it up.
There's a very good company in Sale called the Outdoor Living Company. They should sponsor this. They should sponsor this. We should do that. And it's English large. So there's a chap called Mike, and he built it. So yeah, very good.
I was waiting for you to say, no, Lou does all the DIY in our house, and you're the Lou points.
No, I know my limitations, and DIY is a limitation. I'm awful.
Hey, we haven't done a live for a while, have we?
I can change a light bulb, and that's about it.
Yeah.
We've not done a live for a while. Everyone's been. Well, we've been out. We've been doing stuff, haven't we?
Been very busy. Very busy.
So you've had a haircut. It's nice.
Yeah, a little trim. I need to get my dreads done properly though, because they need a bit of maintenance. So,
I might. It's a tradition if I go away to get. I think they're called cornrows.
Yeah.
I'm away on Friday. So I might get them done when I'm away.
I told you I need to get some dreads.
I don't know if Lou will talk to me. I don't know.
Look at these. Beautiful.
I mean, they look cool. I'll give you that.
Beautiful things on your head. But yeah, I got some of them last time before I got the dreads.
When we really?
And then Mason wanted to get some. And they do it dead tight on your head, don't they? Literally really rip your scalp off.
Yeah, it hurts.
You need about 5. Going back, you'd look cool as out. Cooler.
Cooler.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Anyway, we always chat.
We digress. Enough about my holidays.
No wonder nobody watches our lives. Because they're talking about dreads and hair. They're just like
that. Rubbish. I was chatting to a guy over the weekend, and he didn't get trading. He didn't get funded trading, and he was just like, "Well, you're just gambling. Price either goes up or down," which, to a very small extent, the price does either go up or down. But I just wanted to distinguish, and we have talked about this before, but we've not done live for a while. Distinguish that it isn't gambling. It's very. There's more to it than that, and also I think, and there's various different firms out there. We're probably the most transparent one there is.
Definitely. Well, it's that big argument, isn't it, of whether it's gambling or there's actually a skill to it. And I suppose there's points on either side about it. So there's pros and cons on either side. Yes, nobody knows where the market's going to go, right? Really, nobody knows where the market's going to go, up or down. But it's all down to probability in regards to being able to read the charts, because we all know, especially the way I trade, we all know that markets tend to do what they've done previously. So if you can build up that skill to learn to read the charts and work out where price has shot through a certain area, then you can preempt that because you're working off probability. If 9 times out of 10, it's gone through that area, it's gone to a certain zone. If you worked out that 9 times out of 10 it goes there, then you've used that skill to work that out to place your trade, because every time you break below that area, go straight through. So there's the argument: is it gambling? Because nobody really knows where it's going, and I'm betting that it's going to go to that area. But then again, I've had to build up this skill, which takes time and stress and emotions and everything to work out whether how price goes through that area. So there isn't. I can see where the argument comes from, really, especially the way I trade. I get asked all the time. The way I trade. You can go into that.
I think a lot of it stems as well from you'll get people who go, "Oh yeah, I tried that. I lost all my money." And then you sort of dig a little bit deeper, and someone's put whatever 500 quid into a broker account, and they're trying to flip 500 quid to 2.5, 3 grand in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And they are just gambling. So they'll be putting 10%, 20%, 30% of their entire balance on gold or Bitcoin or some other really highly volatile thing. And I've got no idea if it's CPI, FOMC, NFT.
I'm still listening. I'm just opening the door.
Yeah, no worries. Any of the above sort of thing. And then in that case, if you are doing that, then 100%, then yes, you are gambling. But if you're in a position where you are actively knowing everything about what's going on in the world via news, via announcements, via stuff which is going to affect things, interest rate, I think, is coming up Thursday this week. And I won't bore people with the different news events around the world which can move markets quite quickly. But if you're abreast of all of this, and if you are managing your account accordingly, and if you are, and we've always said it's not about how much money you can take out the market, it's how much money you don't lose. But if your risk to reward is only on 0.5% or 1%, and your trading plan is a 4-to-1, 5-to-1, 6-to-1 ratio, you can still be wrong 4 or 5 times, and still be profitable.
Yeah,
we've got a comment. Andrew Greenwood. Good afternoon, Andrew. Of course, it's gambling, but you win more than you lose because of your skill set to mitigate loss. Going back to risk to reward, exactly that, Andrew. If it's 4-to-1, 5-to-1, your risk to reward, you can be profitable with only being right 30% of the time, 20% of the time, if your risk to reward is on point.
And this is why, going back to the point, I don't know if you've frozen on my computer. Oh. My internet's really good, by the way, really good.
Is it really good?
I have a little hamster on the back of my Wi-Fi home, and it's just running. That's what keeps my Wi-Fi going. But anyway, going back to the gambling argument, it's what it is. You get people who try Forex and it doesn't work for them, and this is why 99% of people can't make it in Forex and they think it's a scam or gambling or whatever, because they come on with that mindset of I need to just make fast cash, because Forex can be very lucrative. Yeah, you can make fast cash, and you've had some big days, and same as you can make fast cash, but the issue you've got is they come on and they're either, whether it's desperation or because they're struggling in life or whatever, and they need that money, or they're just there because they are gambling and they want that fast money when it doesn't pay off. Now, I get people come to me all the time and they go, I want to get a live account as soon as I can. I want to pay for a funded account straight away. Like, well, you're not ready. Yeah, but I don't feel right being on a demo. I'm just going to go for a live account. Okay, you might as well give me that money, what you're going to pay for a live account. I'll physically burn it for you. Yeah, and then you'll be back at square one. So what do you want to do? That is literally what it's like. And you have them discussions with people. There's no point. And that's what we do at Relentless, which is good, because you've got to do it in stages. I really believe that the way we've got it is probably the fastest somebody can get to that consistently profitable stage in that period of time. But still, it takes time, and people need to understand that. It takes time, but you've got to do it in step by step. You can't force it. And we get people who want to purchase a live account fast because they feel like, well, if only I can just pass it and put a lucky trade on and get a couple of grand from it. That's what I need. Doesn't work like that.
There's a prime example of this, and I'm going to call him out. But Andy Hadfield, guy who won our Christmas promotion to win a 6-month membership at Relentless. So he knew nothing about trading at all, didn't know how to do anything, and he won't mind me saying this. So he started in January. He's done 6 months. He's done demo. He then did 3 FTMO demos, which he's passed. He's still not putting any money in. And in the next couple of months, he may get himself a 5K account for $49 or a 10K account for $89, but that's 6, 7, 8 months into the process. So all he's then, and he knows then, because he's profitable, because he's done all these demos and he's profitable and he knows what he's doing. That's not to say he's going to instantly become funded, but if he didn't, going for a 10K account, if for whatever reason he didn't hit it, as long as he stays in profit, he gets a free retest. If for whatever reason he wasn't in profit, then yes, his $89 is gone. But he knows he can afford to do that. But he's not gambling. He's not risking money which he hasn't got in a position to lose. But he's coachable. He listens. He follows the process. He gets on the calls. He has one-to-ones. He watches the videos. He learns stuff. And he's not, putting trades on thinking this has to come in, which is what gambling is.
Yeah, and you hit the nail on the head there, coachable. Coachable, where we can take you so far, but then I always say this, the missing piece of the jigsaw is the last piece, is like your mindset, which it's a tough one because it's something what we can't really help with.
Yeah.
So it's all right us saying, look, go through the process, demo account until you're consistently profitable, then trade plan, and then start tailoring your trading to round the challenges, because the challenges are designed for you to be consistently profitable. Yeah. And then do the free tests, which are for free, pass 2 of them, 3 of them till you feel right, and then you're sort of ready for a challenge. However, what some people like. It's all right us saying that, but what people do in their own home and behind the computer, we don't have control. It's for them to stay disciplined, because some people feel like they were just wasting time, but they're not. They're going to be wasting money. They're wasting time learning and being on a demo. Well, I can just get a challenge now and go for it. And if I pass, fantastic. But you're not. You're just going to be wasting money by forcing it. It's something you cannot force. You've got to wait, follow the steps, and you'll be fine. We sort of rein members in a bit. I find sometimes.
Well, we do, and I'll just pop this up. Andrew Greenwood wants to get on board. How does he know I drink? Did you tell him?
Do you drink?
Yes, Andrew, I'll get in touch after this call. But yes, pint sounds good. But I think also, this is. I'd love to come back to this in maybe 6 months' time. If after me going out for a pint with Mr. Greenwood, he then joins and gets on board. And I've said this to lots of people who say, "Oh, we'd like to get on board." After 2 months, whether being a funded trader is for you or not. I think it takes 2 months to get an inkling about if you think there's something here for you or not.
Yeah, you do.
So say Andrew joins, goes through the training as one-to-ones. We set up all his system. He gets his mindset into it, all this sort of stuff. After 2 months, I guarantee he will know if there's something in this for him for the future, or if he goes, do you know what? It's not for me, but I'm glad I've scratched that itch, and at least I've looked at it. Now, what I love about what we do, more than the stuff that takes a bit longer to do, is we give access to everything immediately for a really low fee. And this isn't a sales pitch. People who've ever had a pint with me or a one-to-one with me or a phone call with me, the first thing I say is, we don't mind it if you join or not. It makes no difference to me personally, or Pete personally, or Vicky personally. But at least it gives them access to something for just 50 quid a month. So if at the end of 2 months, Andrew goes, do you know what? It's not for me. He just cancels his membership. Yes, he spent 100 quid, 2 lots of 50, but he's not spent 3 grand, 4 grand, 5 grand on some YouTube nonsense mentor talking utter guff. He's invested 100 quid in his own education to find out if that's for him or not. But and this is what's great about Emma and Andrew got the Christmas free memberships for 6 months. Both of them have said they love it. They know it's definitely for them, and they're going to become paid members next month. Yeah. Brilliant. But it's that being able to have access to everything for that fee. I'm obviously biased. I think it's good.
Well, you're going to be at it. Well, you've just got to. Well, you just leave it to the members. Do that, don't they? The sort of members are loving it at the minute. We're catching trades every day. So we try, just for the people watching who don't know, we trade live every morning from 8 o'clock UK time. We place trades. Well, to be honest, to me personally, I trade my personal accounts live every morning, 8 a.m. in front of members on our Discord. I mean, they obviously take the trades themselves as well, but they also, it's not about taking the trade, it's what they're learning from it. They're going through the full emotions of what we all go through. They're doing the analysis together. They're actually trading live and seeing what it feels like live trading, and also they're making some money along the way as well. So for what you get, so with your live session, then your weekly calls, and then all the things behind it. Well, I'm not going to go into that because it does sound like a sales and it's not for that. Everything else you get as a member, it's for 50 quid a month. Is unreal, really. And it's sort of, how do you say it? I don't like using that word.
I'll use it, mate. I'm intrigued now. What word's this?
No, it's sort of, it's undervalued from what I would think. And it's hard to get the balance right because you got all these courses out there. And let's be honest, some of the courses, well, you know, because I think you were going to buy one, thousands of pounds for a course, which like, I don't know, 3 weeks, 4 weeks long to learn this skill.
Without any human interaction, without any community, without any live trading, without access to owners, nothing.
Watch this video. Now watch this video. Now watch this video. Now watch this video. Now what I like about us is when you come on, this is what I really like. I think this is the difference really, is when you join a company, to be able to click a button and type, put your hand up because you want a one-to-one with one of the founders or one of the educators, to then get that in, to be able to book that in around your lifestyle and your life, and to get that one-to-one and not be limited to how many one-to-ones you can get, with an educator or with one of the founders. Like, to do that in another company, you have to pay a fortune. Really. So the way we've done it is fantastic, and the way we're going to keep doing it is, well, I know the plans for the future. It's just going to get better and better for the members. Everything's catered on the members, which I really like about us. Because I just know that karma's just going to come back. And do you know what it is? It is coming back because my life's becoming fantastic. And I know your life is, and Vic's is. So it's just great. And people don't even, and I'm going to say this, people don't even know this, but we actually don't take any money from the members, from subscriptions. And I am going to say that to people. We don't actually take a wage from Relentless, right?
It all gets invested back in.
Yeah. Subscriptions gets invested back into Relentless to grow, to grow the infrastructure and the network for the community to grow from there. So I know we spoke, well, we didn't even speak about saying that, but
you're a nice guy. We had a question. Mr. Green was on it today. Guys, I know whilst training, I can do it any time, but will I have to trade live at particular times of the day, as I will still be working but flexible? So in terms of Pete's live stuff that he does, pretty much every morning he's on from like 8 till 10, 8 till 11. It's over the shoulder stuff. There's normally, I don't know, 15, 20
past 8 we were done this morning with one trade.
Brilliant. But in terms of your own trading, Andrew, you can trade. The FX markets are open 5 days a week, 24/7. So they opened last night at 10 o'clock. When Tokyo opens, that moves into London opening this morning, which moves into New York opening, which moves into Tokyo opening. So any time from Sunday at 10 p.m. all the way through to 10 p.m. close on Friday, you can trade FX across the board. So any time you can do that. There's also, I won't go into too much into this now, but I've done this in the past. I know other people do it as well. They'll put on what's called a swing trade put on a trade on a Monday, leave it until the following Wednesday, and won't have to tinker around with it since then. So it's not a case of you need to be at your laptop or on your phone constantly. It can genuinely work around whichever job you're currently doing at the moment, or we've got members who jump on in the morning. I think Nate jumps on at like 6.
He's on at 6
before his daughter wakes up, and then he goes off cleaning windows while he's going through the education stuff. So there is stuff to suit everyone. I know it sounds too good to be true, but it genuinely is. So
once you learn the skill, you sort of you fit it in around your lifestyle where you want to fit it, and that's the thing. I mean, we teach 3 different strategies here. I trade Meraki personally, which is a scalping strategy. And this is another point I wanted to sort of get across is the risk to reward thing is different on each one. So like Andy was saying, swing trading might be, 1 to 7. The OB, sort of what we teach as well. That could be like 1 to 2, 1 to 3 type of ratio. My scalping strategy, what I trade, my personal accounts on Meraki, it's scalping. It's the risk, and there's a big argument with it, is because the risk to reward is sort of, I don't really want to use the word, irrelevant on it. But it's because it has such a high win rate, it's profitable. Such a high win rate. I mean, when I trade it, I place a stop loss, but my stop loss never gets hit, because what I do is I know if price is going to reverse on me, and I close out early, if that makes sense. So the Meraki method is a scalping, so it's low pips but high win rate. So the different trading styles, what can suit you and your lifestyle, and then it's just a case of implementing them into when suits you. So Nate, for example, trades on the morning before he goes to work, and that's how he does it. Some do it on the evening when they finish work. I like to be done and down at the beach by 10, 11 o'clock. That's how I like to do it.
And again, it's finding out, which takes a number of months to find out what type of trader you are and what type of trading style suits you. The way that Pete trades it doesn't suit me at all. My heart can't take it. I like to have a more chilled existence where I can chill out by the pool or go out for a lunch or pop away on holiday and stuff, and not have to worry about stuff, because mine's a bit more of a long-term strategy that I use. But it works for Pete, and likewise mine works for me, sort of thing. And there's we've got members who do lots of different things, but we're able to facilitate different types of trading for different types of personalities.
Exactly that, sir. Exactly that.
Cool. Can't remember where we started on this. Oh yeah. So hopefully that answers the question of, is trading not just gambling? It's not. There's more to it.
There is more to it. I mean, it takes a while to learn, and people who come on thinking they're going to make a quick buck or two,
it's not a get rich quick scheme.
Not for you, really. You've got to give it the time it deserves.
Yeah, 100%. Cool. Right, dude, we've rattled on for 25 minutes.
Flew by. Always does. We need to do these once a week, though, I think, don't we?
I know, but then you want to go out for lunch and you drag me to the Ivy, and that's nice, that.
It's because I'm in a bit of a routine. Trade in the morning, do some editing, straight after.
Get the beach.
Go beach, pool, whatever. And then you must be go, should we do this? I'm like, not really. Not really. As I'm tucking into my food. Not really. I'll do it tomorrow. So, yeah, I know what you mean. But, yeah, we should do one once a week. We'll try and get back on it.
We will. But I'm away on Friday for a few days. But I'll be back.
Oh, yeah. Thank God for that.
Oh, but you'll see it. We could do one while I'm away.
I'll just play. Your Facebook must be like just a picture of a meal. Meal.
Lunch.
Yeah.
Hey, it works. It works.
You have a good time. You have a good time away, and we'll see you when you get back.
Here we go. Mr. Green was back. You are welcome. I will drop you a message, Andrew, and we'll catch up.
Cool. Nice to meet you.
Happy days. He's a good lad. Right. I'll catch you soon, buddy.
Yeah.
Anyone got any questions, comments? Pete will drop his link tree. I've got a link tree. I'll drop mine in there as well. There's a load of free resources on there as well. But yeah, anyone got any questions, just reach out. You can either jump on a Zoom or a phone or whatever you want.
Yeah, cool. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. And
See you
all the
later.
best. Toodaloo.
Bye.